Hello? Jose, don't say I'm late. I'm never late. Actually, I'm earlier than what I said I was gonna be. So Jose, actually, I'm not late. I just restarted stream and then I clicked something. I didn't really click anything. I just clicked like a thing. Hi, Stat. Guys, I got some stories to tell y'all. Bro, yesterday was kind of crazy. Today was also kind of like I actually thought I was losing my mind. Hi, Jason. What happened to ZZZ? I didn't want to stream it. When I got home, I was like, I don't want to play ZZZ anymore. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play some of this game. Hi, I'm DLG. I really like this game. I've been very. I'm gonna switch his thing, his trait, cause I got a Dio. Like, I don't, bro, it's bad. That's not bad. If I get it again, I'll go with it. Okay, well, safe to say I'm going with it. Pretty much, Jason, pretty much. I don't think so, I'm the LG. But anyway, wait, do I already have the... Oh, okay, perf. So... Which one do I need more? Let me start with my stories. I guess I do need that one more, but I feel like I use the Phantom Fragments more. I'm gonna get the Phantom Fragments. For now, at least. I'll do like that. Okay. So, dude, not even kidding, a crackhead came into, the store today. Of course I had to deal with her, and my coworkers didn't even notice that there was somebody on absolute drugs that was, being a little weird. Being a little weird. Um, Zoto is so mean. No, I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm being so serious. I'm being so unbelievably serious. Like I'm Jose. I'm not even saying, oh, this person was on drugs as a joke or calling them a crackhead as a joke. They genuinely were on something. Like it wasn't that they were being rude. They were being rude. Bro. This happened tonight, by the way. I'll tell y'all what happened tomorrow night in a second. But so this lady comes in and she walks up to me and she's stuttering like a lot and she's like I bought these I'm talking like her mother. I bought these dog treats. They're turkey, chicken, they're in a bag. Talking just like that. Like I'm not making that up. I literally was looking at her. You know how many dog treats there are that are turkey and chicken? Or turkey or chicken? She was saying turkey or chicken, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she really knew. Like, girl. Oh my god. So, anyway. And her tongue is like flailing out of her mouth. Like her tongue is just hanging out there. I'm just okay. And I'm trying to explain to her where they are. She's repeating me, not repeating what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, she's not gonna understand. I was like, okay, I'll just take you back there. So I walk her back there and I show her the dog treats, and she's like, oh my god, God bless you. I love you. I was like, okay. I started laughing to myself. I'm like, yeah, this person's on something, bro. This person's either heavily, like, religion's getting way too close to their brain. Too much religion. They're on drugs. So I go back up to the register. I'm ringing some other people out. And she comes back up. Alright. She got a dog bed now. Don't know where the hell she got a dog bed. Didn't see her walk over there. But she got a dog bed. And she... Are we serious? What? Jose, what are you saying? I'm not streaming to 0 viewers. I'm talking. This is a chatting stream, pretty much. I'm talking about my stories. I'm not even streaming that long for tonight, so it's just gonna be my stories. Okay, then I won't stream at all, Jason. Is that what you guys prefer? I'll just stream whatever games you guys want every other day. Maybe less than that. Anytime I feel in the mood to play the games you guys like. Okay, so what? It's 10 p.m. on a school day. You don't have to be like, oh, you're gonna be streaming at 0 viewers. It's not like, bro, Jason, you know time zones exist, right? A lot of people watch me that are from California. California is 3 hours behind, so it's actually 7 p.m., Jason. For my main audience. Oh my god, Jose, that's so rude. Jesus Christ, what did I ever do to you? Every stupid viewer in chat. Yeah. Oh my god, Jose. Bro, Jose hating on everybody. Jose, bro, who spit on your apple? That's not a saying. I don't know where I just got that from. I'm sorry. I just saw that. Zero IQ people. Great. Hudson agrees with Jose, I guess. Anyway, so this back to the crackhead. So she comes up to the register and she's ready to check out, and her tongue is still like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And she starts like doing that thing, like, you know how you spit at people, like that. I don't know. I can't do it for some reason. Like that. She kept doing that. And she would start like hysterically laughing, and then she'd do the thing again. Bro, I don't know what the hell she was. And then I'm like, okay, do you have a phone number with us? And she was like, yeah. And I was waiting for her to say her phone number, and she was like, and she pulled off her glasses. She's like, look what my dog did to my glasses. she starts like, her glasses are missing a lens. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, you know, dogs, you know, puppies do that. And she's pointing at her eyes with like both her hands, and she's like, look, I can't see. It's like, what the hell is this? Like, bro, come on. So, anyway, who exactly are you talking about? Me? Or Jose? I know Jose's crashing out right now. If you're talking me, bro, we're just talking. There was just some customer. This was a customer. She was on drugs, bro. Swear on everything. Bro, I don't even know. Eventually she did give me her phone number. She gave it to me wrong. Which, like, whatever. So I asked her again. 'Cause we have to get phone numbers. Really strange encounter today. First one I've met that's definitely, like, on hard, like, some hard stuff. But then, after that, nothing really happened the rest of the night. I don't know, my manager and this other coworker I work with was just talking to each other the whole time. I was just kind of, like, staring off into space. And then yesterday, sorry, my mind just blanked. One of my coworkers had a seizure, and that was, something. Called the ambulances. They came. We would just kind of, like, stand in there. Tried to not to talk about coworkers challenge. Haha, very funny. Oh my god, and then these two, actually two of my coworkers, they're moving in together. I think it's gonna end horribly. They have known each other for, I've been working there 6 months, so he's probably been working there 5.5. And okay, so they've known each other for about 5.5 months. And now they're moving in together. Crazy. They both suck. Hate them. Well, okay, employee E. What? Why would they do that? I don't know. Well, okay, I know they did it because of money reasons. I know damn well. Oh, great, Hudson. I'm so glad you were the crackhead at the store. Really appreciate you coming in. I didn't know you were a woman. I don't know why they would do that. They've known each other 5.5 months. I'm like, girl. And recently, he's been, like, not doing his job that well and stuff. And also, she hasn't. She tries to seem like she's working. She's not ever working. But okay, so employee E was so nice when he first started. So nice. He only spoke kindly about people, never said bad things about people. If someone was like slow at their job or they said something mean to him, like he would just brush it off and be like, "It's all right." Like he was really relaxed, like really, and he was like that for. Is your third unit Miku? Yes, indeed. It is Miku. But, okay, I'm gonna play this game. It's not that bad. Definitely not the worst one I've played. Feels a lot like Anime Vanguards, I guess. But yeah, you know, and ever since him and employee R, which is the girl that's moving in with him, ever since they started like talking more and stuff and like becoming friends with each other, because she is like fair. I wouldn't say charismatic. I don't know. I just don't. Because I can't say charismatic. I'm not. Like, I'm fine talking to her. I'm pretty sure she knows I don't like her. I don't really care. But I don't know. She's easy to talk to, I guess is what you could say. She's easy to talk to. And I think that's kind of what, like, why they started talking, because she's so easy to talk to. As in, like, because I did call with him, like, because we technically, like, we started together. We were new together. And so he would call me, and he would show me his animals and stuff, and we would just talk about stuff on calls. And he hasn't called me at all recently, actually. Probably because of her. But he started to like talk shit about people, and he would like say things to me about people, and I was like, this is different. Which, like, he could have been like that before and like wasn't like that when he first started the job, because he first started the job, you know. Obviously you wouldn't want to talk about people when you just started. Like, that's kind of like a bad look. So anyway, though, he was still really nice. I don't know, he's changed. He doesn't really talk nice about many people anymore. He kind of only wants to ever talk shit about people. And I think it's because of her. I think she's rubbing off on him, because that was something she would do ever since I started. Always would just be talking about somebody. And I'm genuinely thinking that it's just rubbing off on him, and it's making him a worse person. Which, it's gonna come back to bite him in the ass, so I don't really care. Not my problem. But, yeah, so I don't think that's gonna end well. Not at all. I know they're doing it because of, like, cost reasons. I think they're gonna hate living together. Like, I don't know if he's ever talked shit about me, but I definitely know that, employee R has, which is the girl I'm talking about. I definitely know she has. And I'm, like, positive she doesn't like me. She's complained about me to the managers before. The managers always tell me. Well, one of them does. She always tells me. And I'm just kind of like, okay. Like, bro. Like, I don't know why she's complaining. I have other coworkers that do that too. They complain about me a lot. The managers just don't. They tell me and then they're like, "We know you didn't do this." So it's just kind of how it goes. They tell me what happened, and then they're like, "We know you didn't do this." So just thought we'd tell you. Okay. It's usually one of the managers that tells me. There's another manager as well that's kind of like, I gave Zoto a big bag of chips, a Lay's barbecue chips, and she hasn't paid back. Bro, I literally told you I wasn't gonna pay you, and you sent it to me. Shut your bitch ass on, bro. I didn't scam him. Swear on everything. Oh, I didn't know that, Hudson. Congrats, buddy, pal. Transgender and turn into a druggie. What the hell? It's a horrible combo. What? Hudson. Well, nothing wrong with being transgender. I'm okay. I don't know why I said that. Being a druggie is not good at all, though. But yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. That's all happening. That's fun. I don't know. I'm kind of like stuck in the middle in this like workplace. I'm like, I don't know. No, I did not. Jose, you're a liar. But I don't know. I'm not getting nothing, bruh. Zoto owes me 3K. No, I do not. 3K of what? Money? Absolutely not. What are you talking about? Where did you pull that number from? But yeah, I'm like kind of in the middle of everything, because like, I don't know, this animal manager is like, we're kind of close, but like not close to the point we're friends. I mean, I'm not friends with anybody there, I'm just kind of good with people. I don't know. It just feels a little awkward. I don't know. I feel awkward all the time when I'm there. I'm just kind of like, I focus so much on work that I just don't communicate, really, to them at all. There's only the animal manager, obviously. Like, I talk to her, or I try to. If your channel is found, you are cooked. I know, Dan. Yeah, I know. I haven't told them that I stream, so. I hope they never find it. That's also why I'm not gonna say where I work. I say a general place where I work, and I won't say the names of the people that work there, because I know that'll cook me. It's very easy to do a background check. Well, obviously they didn't. And even if they did, they didn't find anything. I have tons of different information out there. I would love to see if they could do a background check on me, honestly. I'm thinking about the email I gave them. I don't think it would link back to like half of the social medias I use, because I use different emails for everything. I have like an email for any of my food service things. I have a different email for most of my social medias. I have a different email for my games that I play that I have to sign into. Like, it literally is all different. Holy paranoid. Yo, I know. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for war. Ready for war, guys. Internet war. Windows still tracks you, though. Yeah, probably. Bro, NVIDIA still tracks my ass. I can't get their drivers off of my Windows. Should I factory reset it? I think I should. Guys, I think it's time. I think I just completely redo my Windows. Yes, get Linux. No, because some of the games that I play wouldn't be able to run on Linux, and they're like games that I play a lot of. And I know like dual boot, I think my PC can dual boot. I'm not going through all that. I don't wanna. I also don't have the drives for it. I mean, yeah, I have 3 terabytes, but not enough. Not enough, man. Not enough for that. Too much work. I'd have to learn a lot too. I know, but Sensei, a lot of main games are unsupported. Wuthering Waves, for instance, one of my favorite games, I'm like almost positive is unsupported. Unsupported. And like, I'm not giving up that game for anything. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like Windows, and I totally have thought about playing Linux. I think you can play it with Wine, though. What's Wine? Like, I would love to switch to Linux. I have totally thought about it before, and it was years ago, like 2 years ago. And I came close, and then I kind of was, like, looking at the games that you can't play. I think Rainbow Six Siege was one of them as well. And at the time, I mean, I was grinding the shit out of Rainbow. So I was like, I'm not giving that up. I'm not giving that up. I know it's one game out of the thousands I play. I don't care. That's one game I have hundreds of hours on. I'm not giving that up. Glad you don't consistently play that game anymore. Okay. Basically lets you play most Windows games on Linux. You play R6? Yeah. I have like 400 something hours on it. I used to play it a hell lot more than I do now, but yeah, I played it. I did 3K hours is insane. Okay, I didn't like it that much. Well, I mean, I did like it that much, but like, I'm not 3 hours type. I mean, I have like my headset has Rainbow Six Siege stuff on it. Cause it was on sale. 2, cause how hard is it to get Miku? You just have to pull for her on the banner. So if your luck sucks, then you're gonna have a terrible time. Let me see what top games can't run on Linux. Hang on. What top games can't run on Linux? And I know Linux runs better and stuff, and now that I have an AMD-centered PC, I'm sure my computer would work amazing on Linux. Valorant? Okay, I'll give that up. Fortnite! No! Not Fortnite! No! No! Fortnite, no. See, Rainbow Six Siege is still on here. I can't give that up. Even if I don't play it as much as I used to, I know I'm gonna want to play it again some other time. Oh, not the Colonel anti-cheat. I can't give that up, though. And then I sometimes get my one-day Fortnite phase. You streamed Fortnite 2 years ago one time? What? I know, the Colonel anti-cheat. I don't know. I would love to be on Linux, but man, I could just not. And I know Linux gaming specifically got better when from the Steam Deck, I believe, because doesn't that run on like Linux or something? But there's still a shit ton of games that just don't run it. Can Wuthering Waves be played on Linux? I won't give that game up, by the way. Also, I know Zenless Zone Zero won't be played on Linux. None of Hoyo's games can be played on Linux because of the anti-cheat, I'm pretty sure. Actually, do they have an anti-cheat? Wait a minute. Wait, I don't even know why they can't be played on there. Now that I'm thinking of it, I don't remember there ever being an anti-cheat in those games. Wuthering Waves can be played on Linux. Primarily through the Steam version using GE Proton. Oh, okay, so Wubba does have an anti-cheat. But the solutions make it very playable. Okay. Oh, wrong tab. Yeah, Wuthering Waves is on Epic as well, though. And they have their own things, so I mean. Zenless. Okay. I doubt it works. I know Genshin 100% does not work on Linux, so I doubt any other Hoyo game does. Does Zenless Zone Zero work on Linux? Zenless I could give up. I mean, I do like it. Zenless Zone Zero works on Linux, but not natively. You have to use compatibility layers like Wine/Proton, so Wine, like you were saying. Hoyo farming game? Nope. Do you run on Linux, Sensei? You a Linux user? If you're saying all this and you're on Windows 11, I'm actually gonna cry. How to play Zenless Zone Zero on Linux. Oh, this was a year ago. Huh. Does it run that good, though? Like, with those things that you have to use, does it actually run good? I use Linux on my laptop, but on Windows on my for my stationary PC. 2 times better, even with those applications open, so you can actually make the game work. Would I want to give up Rainbow, though? I don't think I would. Yeah, it says even the use through, like, Proton and Wine, it says that it's, like, iffy. I don't know why I got so many codes. Just needed a lot of codes. Oh, I just clicked the wrong one. Whatever. Hopefully they can kill him. I know there's over 20. There's a lot of codes. Okay, that should be enough. So yeah, you can't play Rainbow Six Siege online on Linux. That's... I wouldn't be able to give that up. I can't. I know that I would get into Rainbow someday, or I'd want to play it again. And then I'd be like, damn, I'm on Linux. And I'm not reinstalling Windows or doing no dual boot shit for that. See, you just said dual boot. I don't want to do that. One, you need some drives for that I don't want. Two, it's too much work. If I had more storage, Sensei, then I'd consider it. If I had more storage, I don't have enough storage to want to download. Windows alone takes up half of my friggin' SSD, and that's a terabyte. Like, I'm sorry, but even if Linux is lightweight, the amount of games I'm gonna download on Linux, though, like, it's just, it's gonna be too much. Okay, I'll do it. Oh! I'm dead. What you mean? Okay. Oh. The New York house where she lived. Great. What, Sensei? I don't know. I'd have to look more into Linux. To see if I would want it. I don't know. It's still a lot, though. And I know AMD will run good on Linux. Like, doesn't the AMD software work really good on Linux? Because it's very much Linux compatible or some shit. I mean, I know that. Which it's funny, because like 2 years ago when I was thinking about getting Linux instead, because I didn't want Windows 11, I was looking into getting going back to AMD in the first place. And now, 2 years later, here I am. Or maybe 2 or 3 years later. Now here I am. Got my AMD graphics card now. Back at it again. May I say, I really don't like NVIDIA now. I really hate NVIDIA. I really hate their software. It's really sketchy. Really way worse than AMD. When I uninstalled AMD, back when I had a AMD graphics card like years and years ago, was never that hard. NVIDIA? Shit is still on my PC. I've uninstalled every NVIDIA application, and then I go online, and I'm like, oh, well, why is this NVIDIA thing still running? Oh, you have to go into NVIDIA control panel. Well, when I launch it, it's like, oh, you don't have a NVIDIA graphics card, so tough luck. Literally what it tells me. And then it closes. Bro, so what am I supposed to do? And then the fucking, because you can use DDU, but I don't want to download another application I'm kind of iffy about. I'm like, I could reinstall Windows. I was like, I could just factory reset it. And then when I go to factory reset it, Windows is making me jump through, like, hoops and stuff. It was like Windows 10, I could factory reset it in the snap of a finger. Why on this is it asking me all these questions? Like, oh, why are you doing this? Like, this could happen. Like, bad things, horrible things can happen. I'm like, Windows 10, I just had to click a few buttons, done. Factory reset it. It'd take like half an hour to an hour. Easy as that. Why is Windows 11 like so it's so against me factory resetting? I'm like, huh? This is all due to NVIDIA, by the way. All NVIDIA's fault. And I'm obviously not, like, I'm pretty sure I don't remember. I was looking it up, though, and I think on Windows support, I might have been wrong. I didn't look at the site completely. But it was, like, saying something about, like, it would be better if I just reinstalled Windows 11 on a drive instead of factory resetting. Huh? I was like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, pretty much, CJ. It's very universal. But I was like, what are you talking about? That's so much more work. Like, why wouldn't factory resetting work? Why is it such an issue now? Like, what did Windows 11 do that made factory resetting such a big deal? Windows 10, it was easy. They just, they asked, like, local or cloud, this or that, this or that. I'm like, bro. I just want a fresh reinstall because NVIDIA is still running in the background. Like, I see it there. I can see it clear as day. And when I hit end task in Task Manager, guess what? Relaunches itself. So it's not leaving. And it's not a NVIDIA driver. I know damn well it's not a NVIDIA driver because I was I was using the NVIDIA software, right? Which it could have been just an error, and that's why it's still running in the background. When I was using their software, right? And I was uninstalling their drivers using their app, it blue screen to death to me. Well, technically black screen to death now, but like, bunch of errors showed on my PC. Next thing you know, blue screen. While I'm uninstalling drivers. I was like, I started laughing. I was like, are we serious? We really don't want to get, like, NVIDIA really doesn't want to get off my PC. I'm like, we can't be serious. Which it could have been from that, because middle of uninstallation, it just killed itself. Killed my computer, kind of. But, like, when I went back into control panel, it said the drivers were gone. And I could keep on installing the other NVIDIA applications they had, like the audio drivers and stuff. So I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of scratching my head. I'm like, I don't really know. AMD's much smoother. I feel like I definitely like their application way more than NVIDIA's, now at least. If you asked me back when I had my old AMD graphics card, like 5 years ago, I would have said NVIDIA is way better. Now though, AMD. AMD is much better. Definitely. AMD's has improved a lot. Like a shit ton. I'm pretty impressed. Their overlay is way smoother too. NVIDIA overlay, I had a 3080. And with my 3060 actually. Both of those graphics cards, every time I'd hit Alt-Z and go on, like, the overlay, it was so laggy. It would delay my mouse so much. Was very glitchy in general. Wasn't that great. But the only thing I will give NVIDIA overlay was the fact that you could change the picture of the game. Like, you could change the colors, the sharpness, literally everything, and make your games look stunning. That was the only thing I can give NVIDIA that AMD does not have yet. And they might not bring it or introduce it, which sucks, but that's the only thing I'll give NVIDIA overlay, is that you could change the graphics on games and make them look absolutely peak. Or not the graphics, but like the colors and everything like that. Also, why the heck isn't ray tracing a general thing? In what world, why did I lose ray tracing on Wuthering Waves? I don't have the option for ray tracing any longer. I mean, I still have it in other games, but why do you have to be a NVIDIA title? You ugly bitch. Literally the only thing that changed in stupid Wuthering Waves, they gave AMD FSR. And then got rid of my ray tracing. No. Bro, I know my freaking graphics card can run ray tracing in your game. You and what was? It literally is a toxic relationship. What are they doing, bro? I upgrade my CPU to a Ryzen and they take away my 120 FPS. What you mean? What you mean? You work with Intel, not AMD. What? Like, bro, come on. Actually kind of drove me crazy when that happened. I was like, no way I upgrade my PC and then you take away the option of 120 FPS. What's your issue? Hi, Real. Welcome, welcome. You know what, though? You know what, though? Actually, I got my 120 FPS back. You know why? I think AMD FPS unlocks. Not that. I think they... Because AMD's software... And I noticed that the game, like, was feeling a lot smoother. And I was like, this feels like I'm, like, running more than 60. But when I went into what was settings, it was at 60. I don't know if AMD did this on purpose or not with... I don't know. But it said on AMD I was running at a stable 120, which is like what was actual limit. If I had like an Intel CPU, it would let me have the 120 FPS option. So they do have it, just not for AMD. But for some reason, AMD's application, it says I'm running 120 FPS, and it does feel like 120 FPS. So I'm like, I don't know what that's all about, but I guess I got it back. Kind of. A little bit. I don't know how that works, though. Because I wouldn't think that AMD could, like, FPS unlock or anything like that. Like, I don't know if it does it for certain games or not, but... And it's not like I don't use an FPS unlocker on Wawa. Like, I know there are FPS unlockers, and I have used an FPS unlocker on Wawa in the past, but I don't anymore because I just don't really care to get it and use it because it doesn't really bother me that much. But I don't know, that was just something I noticed. Overwatch also... Overwatch was giving me issues. Yesterday, actually. It was pixelated, and no clue why. I thought I was like, no way did my graphics card just shit the bucket. Like, did I get a faulty graphics card? No. I ran DirectX 12, which is in their beta, and mind you, when I used my 3080 and I tried DirectX 12, my FPS dropped to the floor. I don't know why. My FPS literally sunk when I did, so I went back to DirectX 11 or Direct 11X, whatever. It's because it's Overwatch, that's true. But I tried Direct 12 today on Overwatch this morning, Because I was like, maybe that'll fix the pixelation issue. Because I was looking in the Overwatch settings. I have all my graphics on Epic and stuff. And it can run at like a stable 200 or 230 or something, like around there. And I get in the game, and now works, and everything's fine. No graphical issues. So, love that. Everything's great. Just had to use the thing that was breaking my graphics card before. Guess it works. Whatever. Who do we got in summon? Not anyone I care about. What time is it? 10:50. Oh. Man, why is it gotta be so late? But yeah, good stuff. I love Overwatch, though. I haven't tried Marvel Rivals yet. I'm actually kind of scared for Marvel Rivals. I don't know. I have no clue why I can't buy those. Oh, I'm cooked. GG. Stream gone? No, we good? Alright. Rivals is so much better. I know. Marvel Rivals? I also got beef with NVIDIA because his Grion company launched a 5050 laptop. 8 gigs of VRAM for the same version of 4050. Sounds about right. No, I hate NVIDIA now. You asked me, ask me 5 years ago if I would choose NVIDIA or AMD. I would say NVIDIA and give my reasons. Now, I would go AMD. I don't know. That opinion might change though. I don't know if their software is going to be, if it's gonna stay as good as I'm saying. Like, it could give me the biggest amount of problems within like a few weeks, maybe a few months. I have no clue. I don't know why we're not loading. Is my internet gone? Can y'all still hear me? The OBS is still going. I don't know. Hello? Wait, say NVIDIA again? NVIDIA? Isn't that how you say it? NVIDIA? Oh, I guess I'm adding an I. Yeah, I'm adding an I. That's how a lot of people say it, though, right? I don't know. I'm just saying it how it sounds right. I wouldn't say NVIDIA. No. NVIDIA. Sounds smoother. NVIDIA. 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 I always say it with the I, like a NVIDIA. An NVIDIA. You know what? A lot of people say NVIDIA, too. I always say NVIDIA. Everyone says NVIDIA differently. Let's just get over it, guys. Everyone says it differently, bro. He says NVIDIA. I say I say and NVIDIA. Some people say, yeah, NVIDIA. I don't like NVIDIA. It's bad name. Don't like it. L name. Oh my god, you know what else I want to try? I want to try Ark. I really want to try Ark Survival Ascended. I don't know if that leans more NVIDIA or more AMD. I think it's kind of in between. I don't think it really matters. Ark is a really heavy game, though. I can't wait to try that game out. NVIDIA. Really? Dude, I say NVIDIA all the time. No one corrects me, so... Yeah, Ark is horribly unoptimized. So I can't wait to run this graphics card on that. I'm literally gonna push this graphics card to its limits. Just to see what it does. Yeah, I know, real. It literally, like, if you do you can't even do ray tracing high epic graphics with a 5090 on that shit. Like, shit will still break it. I don't know how they be testing their game. Like, that's one thing I wonder. Like, how in the hell do the Ark Survival devs like run their game and think like, oh yeah, this is playable with some of the graphic? Like, there's no way that they don't like test the graphics at least. Play Rust. I hate Rust. I'm not playing that. Play Where Winds Meet. I think I have that game on my library. Is this a Steam game? Is it the game I'm thinking of? Is it the game I see the ads on TikTok of all the time and then I accidentally get sent to their website because their ads are extremely annoying and I don't mean to scroll, but I do scroll and I get stuck on their fucking thing and maybe I'll play that game real. I probably would. What am I doing here? I tried Icarus with my graphics card though. We actually ran it really well. On Epic Graphics, it was around 100 to 130, which really good, honestly. I'll take it. Way better. My 3080 could run some medium, some high on it. So, you know what? I'll take it. And that was at 60 or around 60. So, and I know Icarus, I'm pretty sure Icarus is more, like, leans NVIDIA. They're not, like, a NVIDIA title. Like, not full on, but they lean NVIDIA, so. You know what, I'll take it. Whatever. Play anything but League. I'm not playing League. Can't believe you'd even think I'd play that. I hate that game. I played it, like, a long time ago when I was little, and I had no clue what to do. I played it on, like, my phone or something. I don't even remember. Bro. Horrible. Were you depressed as a kid? No. It was dude, I was seeing ads for the game, and I was like, oh, this looks so cool. Little me thought it was cool. And then I found out. And I didn't like it. And then I tried it again. Because some people wanted me to play it, and they were like, oh, just give it a try, it's not that bad. And then I played it again. And then I was like, this is too much, and I quit. Again. I don't even think I played a match. I think I got into the lobby, looked around a little bit, and was like, I'm not playing this. I dead-ass think that's what happened. I feel like, I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I looked around a bit and was like, no. I don't want to play this. I won't torture. I torture myself with Overwatch. I don't need to torture myself with another game. Overwatch that's my one game of torture. That, and then when I have my little spurts where I get into Siege, that game also, I feel like I'm torturing myself on all the time. Oh, well, this isn't good. Oh, 25k, yo, I'm a dumbass. Roblox games have so much potential. If only the devs were so greedy. I know. Too many of the devs be too greedy. It's easy to be greedy on Roblox, though. Okay, well, that might be a little crazy to say, but I feel like it's just easy to be greedy on Roblox. There's a bunch of kids or teenagers that are like, this is a cool item. And then they ask their parents, can I buy Robux? Parent says yes. And then boom. That's how it all ends. Am I gonna beat this? I don't actually know if I'm gonna beat this. I should have brought Admiral. So everyone should play Pet Simulator, literally. I find Roblox more fun than AAA titles. Okay, yeah, I hear you there. A lot of AAA titles kind of suck ass, though. Am I gonna lose this? I've totally lost this. I'm cooked beyond belief. There's no way I win this. Glacier Rebirth. What's that about? What's where the winds meet or whatever? What is that about? Hey, I'm gonna open Steam. Please don't leak me. Please don't say all my information. You steal and kill stuff. Wow, what a great game. Why aren't they getting damaged? Oh, I'm lagging, aren't I? Okay, why weren't they getting damaged? What? Girl. Oh, I was lagging. Oh my god, I thought it when it said loading user data. I genuinely thought I was cooked there, bro. I genuinely just... Bro, my heart dropped. I was like, nah, it's gonna say my full fucking email. Oh my god, and then when I couldn't pull it over, oh my god. It just opened on my second monitor. It never does that, but, you know, thanks, I guess. Hacker Simulator. Guys, Hacker Simulator's on sale. We gotta try it. It's about the way of Kung Fu. Am I gonna see the panda guy in it? Manhwa? What? Okay, yeah. This is the game that I have in my library where winds meet. Is it a story game? I don't like story. That's one thing I was scared about, because I was like, it looks alright, but if it's like heavy story, I'm just... Oh, it says story rich. Okay, well, that's where I kill myself. I don't like story. Holy shit! Storage 100 gigabytes. What are you talking about? Actually, you know what? I need to shut my ass up, bro. Every time I download Ark Survival Evolved, not Ark Survival Ascended, I download Ark Survival Evolved with all the DLCs. You wanna know how many gigabytes it is? I think a little over 300. I'm being so serious, too. I've had to sit there downloading that. I'm lucky I have fast internet. I mean, it still takes like an hour, hour and a half, but kind of crazy. Got you, Rio. It's not that I don't care. I don't care if people want to message me. Message my email? Nah, bro. People be doing shit in my email. They could be putting it in like those things and then have a bunch of bots spam my email. Yo, I'd die. I would deadass just unattach the email to everything and make a new one, but that would be a process. 3.1. Oh my god. This is taking too long. I'm getting tired. Souls are great. I know. I try to like Souls games. Not that I don't like them. I mean, they're great. But I don't know. I just struggle because a lot of Soul games are just either they're too unfair or they're too much story. And I just don't really care about story in games. A lot of people think I'm crazy for that, for not liking story. And I get why games have story, because a lot of people care about story. I think more people care about story than they don't like story. I just hate story. I don't care about story. I really don't care about story. I just care about the gameplay. Even if the story is good and people be talking about it, like, I don't want to sit there through a story. It's just not, like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I read very little about things. I'm not, like, I don't really care about, like, I don't know. Just, it's not that I don't, like, because I like movies, and movies are technically just a long story, right? Even if it's a fiction story. Why did I level him up? I put the wrong guy down. Where the hell is... Oh, bro. 3 times cutscene speed? Oh. That's nice, but I like skip buttons. I was gonna try, what was it? That ooh, Expedition 33. I know that part. I was gonna try that game, because I know that you can skip some of the cutscenes in it. And then I just didn't, and I was like, ah. Because I know it's turn-based, and I was like, the graphics are stunning. Like, I would be attached to the graphics. I would be so unattached to the... Like, even if they make it interactive and stuff. And, like, I saw how they pace the story and stuff, and I'm kind of... I'm iffy about it. I know Sensei. It won a bunch of shit. It didn't even just win Game of the Year. Didn't it win, like, the most trophies this year? I'm pretty sure it did. Which I understand that people like it. And a lot of people like the story and stuff too. I get so bored, bro. I don't know. I don't want to sit there and listen to story. Which it's funny that I hate listening to stories in games. And I love listening to people tell me stories in real life. Like, I'm so in tune with stories that people tell me in real life. Bro, I genuinely don't know the difference. I don't know why when it comes to games, I'm like, I really could care less about this, honestly. You know, like turn-based game. They make it really interactive for a turn-based game, I've heard. Like I don't mind turn-based games. I'm not against them, but it's also, like, not my favorite. What do you even use for coins on this game? Upgrades and... upgrades, pretty much. Upgrades for everything. And, you can buy stuff with your coins from the merchant, and you can get, like, these star things and some trait rerolls. It refreshes every day. I don't know what to play next, though. I'm not getting Call of Duty. I hate COD. I just don't like how they make the same game every year. It just makes me want to bash my head against the wall. Balatro. I've already played Balatro. I used to play it on my phone in school all the time, and then I got out of it. I wouldn't get it on PC. I don't care enough about it. Like, it was an okay game, but it wasn't anything crazy. What is Balatro? You don't know Balatro? Didn't that win, like, a shit ton of awards or something last year for Game of the Year? Or maybe the year before? Or not a shit ton. No, it won a few. Did it win Game of the Year? No. That was Astrobot, wasn't it? Last year? That was Astrobot, not Balatro. I think Balatro was on there. I think it was nominated. But I don't think it won that. I think that was Astrobot that won that. Right? I'm right about this, right? I'm not losing my mind. I thought it was just... Oh, no. It's a good game. It's pretty much what Sensei said, but... it's like... I could play it for 20 hours playtime and then never touch it again. Like, that's the type of game it is. Like, I don't think it deserved a shit ton of awards like it got. But it wasn't bad. Like, if it got an, like, A award, that's reasonable. I'm pretty sure it got, like, a few awards, and I was like, that's kind of crazy. It's a card game, guys. Come on. What are we doing? Which nothing wrong against nothing against card games. You know, some card games are really fun. Balatro is one of those. But like, it's not a game that you're like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that game that you're gonna play consistently all the time, like crazy. You know. Oh no way! I got 2 of them. W. But yeah, play Celeste. What's that? I feel like I've heard of that. I don't know though. No clue. Nothing's coming to mind, so. Best platformer of all time, oh lord. What else should I try? I played Minecraft with my new graphics card. It actually went super well. I can't use Distant Horizons though. I think it's my CPU. Which is really funny actually. At least in my eyes, it's funny. And also the mix of my 32 gigabytes of RAM. I can only use about 20 of it in Minecraft. No, a little less than 20, like 19 or 18. But it's just funny. I think it's just a mix of those. I'm not getting more RAM. Not in this day and age. I think it just needs more RAM and then it'll be fine. Distant Horizons is so hard to run. I didn't think it'd be that hard to run. Like, I just want my Minecraft to look absolutely stunning. But I'm pretty sure I need, like, a ton of more RAM. At least 64. So I could at least put like 30 in there. Because one thing I noticed about when I was watching like videos and stuff and they would run Minecraft on like high graph, they'd always have a shit ton of RAM like allocated. And it'd always be using a lot of that RAM. It would go to like 25 to 30 at least. So that was with Distant Horizons, so kind of makes sense, I guess. But I know Distant Horizons is also CPU heavy. But besides that, running really high graphics, I was using Photon at least. I might try rethinking voxels. That's my next favorite shader. I really like Photon though. But rethinking voxels is really heavy, and I'm not positive, but I think they have a ray tracing option for that one. I might be thinking of Kappa though. I think Kappa might have a ray tracing option. I'm between the two, rethinking voxels and Kappa, because I know Kappa tries to be high end, but they fail hard. I can't lie. I like, it's really customizable on their end, and I made Minecraft look really good, but the amount of customization you have to do is insane. And also, like, it's kind of gone down now, and like Photon's just better. Same for rethinking voxels. I like rethinking voxels. I really like their colored lights specifically. That definitely the best I've seen. I'm pretty sure rethinking voxels is ray traced. I'm positive. Like, it has to be that one that has the ray tracing. I know there's one Minecraft shader I've used before that had ray tracing. I feel like it was that one. Schedule 1. I already have Schedule 1. Schedule 1's good. I didn't play it that much though. I played like 3 hours of it. No ray tracing in Java. What do you mean no ray tracing in Java? There is ray tracing in Java. You just have to find the right shaders. I'm pretty sure it is rethinking voxels. I'm gonna look. If it's rethinking voxels, I'm gonna try ray tracing with my graphics card. Shaders that emulate it? Oh, is it Seuss? I thought it was... Bro. Got my shit all mixed up. Hang on. Yes, voxel-based ray tracing. For rethinking voxels. Okay, I was right. Ray trace shadows. Okay, so they don't have a good selection of ray tracing. I was right. Oh my god, rethinking voxels is gonna cook on my PC. What you mean? The shader's developed on Iris using AMD graphics card on Linux. Yo, WDev. Wait, yeah, they are a developer. W guy. Shit should cook on my PC. And it's got ray tracing? Damn right. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it again. I love rethinking voxels. It's one of my favorites. It's really hard to run though. It's worse than Photon, I know that. Like running wise. I mean, what, when I was on my 3080 and I would try to run Rethinking Voxels on the highest or close to the highest, no ray tracing. Ray tracing would actually like, my PC was just through the floor, like no, gone. I think it would take, I can't remember exactly. It would take off quite a bit of FPS compared to Photon though. Like quite a bit. Like when I say quite a bit, I mean like that. Like probably 40%, 30% of my FPS would go down. Not really good. Not really good. I'm gonna have to retest it though. Maybe it works amazing. It could for all I know. Now that I got this graphics card. Could look amazing. Or it could still be ass. And just be really unoptimized. Which it might be an optimization issue, but I think Rethinking Voxels is a really high-end shader. I think it's meant for high-end stuff. Not positive on that, not totally sure if that was their goal, but... Me actually getting tired. This is crazy. I never feel tired. You should make a Minecraft server? No, that is not gonna work. I'm sorry, Sensei. They've suggested it before, and there's a guy I know that was like offering to get a server, but I don't know. I just don't trust it. I feel like there's so much that could go wrong. That I'm just like, it would just be better if we just didn't. Okay, time to go see if this guy's got enough kills yet. He probably doesn't. I'm really tired, though. It is bedtime. I almost hit replay. I got my dragon slaying my bed. Dude, he was in the weirdest spot in his tank. I thought he escaped. When I got home, I looked for him, and I was like, alright, let's see where he's in bed today. And I look around his tank. I don't see him in any of the spots where he likes to sleep. Nowhere. I'm like, where'd he go? Did he escape? And I look at the glass doors, and I'm like, they're not open. And I was like, did I take him out? And I totally forgot I took him out. Like, I was freaking out. So I started lifting stuff up. Bro, I don't even know how to explain. This guy was in the... I don't know how he got there. I genuinely don't know how he figured out. Like, I swear to you, this man must have dismantled his body and put it in there and then re-put it together. Because I genuinely, there's just no... I have no clue how he got in this area. There's just one rock... No idea how he got under it. It's his basking part, but I have it blocked off by like wooden stuff. And yeah, there's like these little like cracks and stuff in it, so you can like look down in there, but like how in the fuck did he fit down there? I'm genuinely I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I don't know how this guy got down there. Like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, they're like big gaps, kind of. Not big enough for him to fit. Okay, they're not even that big. They're actually small. But, I mean, like, I'm looking at it. And, like, he could have maybe pushed the rock up and then gotten under it. That's the only thing I can think of. I literally, the only thing I could think of is him headbutting this rock until it pushed up and he held it with his head as he got under it. But then I was like, if he did that, wouldn't that, once he got his head in, wouldn't that squish the rest of his body? He's fine. Like, he's perfectly fine. He was just laying under his rock. I was genuinely. I tried to put the rock back on top of him, but I was like, I'm gonna kill him. So, and then I just took him out and I put him in my bed. He probably didn't like that, but you know, man, what can I do? I didn't know how to put the rock back on top of him without possibly injuring him. So I was just like, it's just gonna be better if I just take you out. Like, I'm just gonna put you in my bed so you don't have to rearrange yourself because I decided to destroy your home because I couldn't find you. Anyway, though, I'm gonna go to bed, y'all. It's bedtime. I'm tired. Had a long day. So, I wish y'all a great rest of your nights. I will be back tomorrow, I believe. So, see you then. Bye!